Some changes that I made in my second video were, instead of having the students create a puppet show based on the reading of a storyline, I had them reenact the storyline in groups and create a puppet show based on their own ideas and use of their own work. And this really allowed for me to see their comprehension and personality through the use of the puppetry strategy. Having the students work in groups like this really allowed for the ELLs to get more out of this strategy. They were a lot more vocal, and I felt like they felt more successful and open, and they really wanted to participate in the strategy more than they did in the first time, because having their peer support and encouragement really motivated them to speak up. I felt like this was a lot more successful because students were all involved rather than being in a whole group where some weren't involved. Every student had the opportunity to create their own puppet show and use their own ideas. I feel like this strategy is great for fostering communication and group work, and I was able to see that through my second time around. Being that the students worked together in groups, I was able to see how they encourage one another and gave each other positive feedback and what they can do better. I also feel like receiving feedback on my part is really great because this allows for me to see my strengths and my weaknesses and what I could do better. Reflecting on the lessons after I teach them allows for me to see what I did well and what could have been done better. This will help me to grow as a teacher as well, to see my strengths and my weaknesses, and help for my students to grow too. I overall really enjoy doing this teaching strategy, and puppetry is a strategy that I will definitely incorporate in my future classroom. But what are these called?
Puppets.
Puppets, right?
Yeah.
What kind of puppets do we have?
Pig. Little pig.
And raise your hand if you could tell me what we use puppets for. Raise your hand. Jair?
For make a show.
To make a show. Very good. What else can we use them for?
For playing.
For playing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the Three Little Pigs to you guys, and I'll show you how I use the puppets, and then I'm going to have you guys use the puppets to create a puppet show of the Three Little Pigs. While the second pig built a house with sticks. They built their houses very quickly and then sang and danced all day. Let me see my singing and dancing pigs. The third little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks.
Somebody dance.
Now the big bad wolf saw the two pigs while they danced and played. Where's my big bad wolf? Let the big bad wolf in.
Made a house with sticks. And then the second pig built a house with bricks. And the third one. Upon a time, there were three little pigs. One little pig made a house with straw. One little pig made a house with sticks. And one little pig made a house with bricks. And then we all had our house. And then we all danced. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. We danced all day. And the big fat Three little pigs. One made a brick house. One made a straw house. One made a brick house. No, fox came. And he puffed, and he puffed, and he blowed our house down. No.
Raise your hand if you could tell me what we just did.
Again.
Giovanni.
The puppet show.
A puppet show.
A puppet show.
And what kind of puppets did we use? Jair.
A big pig.
A pig. And what else? Nehemiah.
A wolf.
A wolf. And what kind of houses?
A big wolf. I love a big wolf.
Kira.
A brick house.
A brick house.